Sup people, Base Brawler here, and I've been making an attempt at this video. This I believe is my 5th attempt at this style of video, and I still haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do, but I believe this is where I strike home with it, because this series essentially is to go over literally every single character and determine whether or not they are viable in offline events or PvP, because the big thing with Dragon Ball Legends, right, is there's a lot of people, myself included, that make, you know, sometimes they can be jokes or whatever, but other times they're actually serious, where it's like, oh, I got shafted on the new banner, or like, oh, new shaft incoming, you know, things like that, like. And what I initially did was I went over Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I determined whether or not he was a good character to use basically in the game as a whole. The answer was yes. Then I went over these two, and the answer was no. Which kind of counteracts my point, because my whole idea of this series is to make not just newer players, but even people who've been playing for a long time, like, to give you guys the security that if you get a bad unit, or a character that's quote-unquote a bad unit, it's not the end of the world. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to do that yet, but I believe I've cracked the code. So before, the way I did it was I did an entire video based on a single character, and I believe that alone it's doomed to fail. What I should be doing is I should be going over how said character can work in the game and how they can complement each other. I think that's what my problem is. So, without further ado, I'm making weird hand gestures. I know you can't see this because this is a screen recording, but I decided I'm going to use this Goku because he's the first Goku to be released in the game. What the heck am I doing right now? My apologies. I'm going to use this Goku with a team that he can actually work on. And the reason why is because that is the purpose of this series. See, we're not trying to make a series of characters, right, that just, oh, this guy's bad, you know, like on their own. We want to be able to make it so that this character can actually be used properly in the game. Therefore, I'm going to be using these 3 units for my first example. But at the same time, we're going to buff them properly. I'm not going to, you know, be stupid or try and, you know, reinvent the wheel or whatever. And then we're going to throw in this guy. That's the spirit. Hold on, let me do something real quick. There we go. That way I just want that option like that, okay? So now not only do I get a shorter video, the original idea was to go over the kit, but I don't think that matters. If you want a kit, if you want someone to go over their kit, I'd say just watch Goresh, okay? But that's not the purpose of what we're doing here. What we're doing here is, if you get shafted, it's not the end of the world, buddy. And that's all you need to know. And as long as you understand that, that puts a smile on my face. And I hope that this video helps you understand that, because that's the overall idea. However, I am going to individually talk about each character, though, because that is also partially the point of this. Anyway, let's just get right into it. So this Goku, Doesn't really do a lot of damage. However, he's just here. You get 3 slots in the game. He increases the strike damage. The strike damage was going up. I'm not sure if you saw that. And he actually performed much better just now than he did in the other video I did using him. That's beside the point. Anyway, this Goku right here. Ooh, you wanna check that out. Check that out. I love to see that. Okay. Alright. It is what it is. I'm gonna throw that out. Okay, I see you, Vados. Let's try and I'm gonna strike and cancel. I think it's just called a strike cancel where people that aren't from Tennessee come from. No, I'm kidding, I'm not from Tennessee. Although I'm not gonna let you Tennessee where I do actually come from, so take that. Okay, I dropped this wrong thing. I don't know what it is. I can't tell from wrong. Alright. Oh, he actually has some decent card draw speed. You guys, a hero unit? Some decent card draw speed. I'm not saying he's good, I'm just saying that, you know, he's exceeding my expectations right now because I thought it was going to be utter dog crap. I mean, this boy transforms, which is really good. Okay. Yeah, cool try, buddy. Got you. Large step. Switch to this guy. And a combo drops. Tap. Okay. We're making some progress here.
You better not bore me.
Okay. So now we shall do our final verdict. And I personally am not gonna like it. Okay. So let's do our final run. See what our verdict is. Goku. Could you use him offline? I'd say yes. In the other video, it to be determined, or depends. In this video, yes, you can use him offline. PvP, no, don't even think about it. Okay. All right. What about the Super Saiyan Goku from the Cooler movie? You can definitely use him offline. PvP, I'd say it depends. I'd really say it depends. Especially due to the fact that one of the newest units has something where if you use an AoE green on him, he blocks it. And he's a red unit, this is a yellow unit. I'd say no, not necessarily. I don't think so. I don't think you should use him in PvP. Okay, and last but not least, this Vegeta. Should you use him in PvP? No, do not use him in PvP. Don't even think about it. But could you use him offline? Absolutely. You can totally use this Vegeta offline. I would almost guarantee that you can hold your own offline using this Vegeta. Okay. My only problem with this series, right, is because I'm going out of order, I don't want to accidentally go over the same units twice. I will say this, though. This game is a 3-on-3 game. Usually. I know some people like to do 1v1s. Meaning that you base your gameplay off of 3 characters. And then these are the characters that you buff them with. So this team overall, I would give this team from a scale of, I would say Z plus being the best and C being the worst. I'd give this team a C. Goku kind of carries in the negative department, meaning that he brings the team value down. But literally, I think any other character from this year in 2023 would bring it up to A, like even him. Bring it up to an A instantly. Because there are a ton of other characters that go good with Android 17 that would make it a Z+. But any 2023 character could make this team an A. However, and I mean replacing him. I'm not, like, these two are irreplaceable to make it an A. But if you replace him with those units, it's an A. Any unit before that would be a B. And then for C, leave as is. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Have a nice day if you're not already having one, and goodbye.